Hello, you are very welcome to the Mastermind channel. Today we're going to talk about burnout. But before we start, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, subscribe and activate the bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. It is generally agreed that working is a protective factor for mental health, and unemployment is a risk factor. But a negative work environment can be an environment conducive to the development of burnout syndrome. Now, what is burnout syndrome? It is physical, mental, and emotional exhaustion caused by excessive and prolonged stress from work or study. People preparing for public competitions can also be affected. It usually results from an exaggerated effort at work where a lot is demanded of you, with a tendency to be perfectionist, also becoming very demanding with yourself. This leads to intense and permanent stress, anxiety, and nervousness. In addition, at work there may be an excessive workload, leaving no room for anything else. Poorly defined tasks and organizational objectives, inadequate management, little support for employees. There can also be a bad environment with colleagues and supervisors, and there can be bullying and mobbing even. Sometimes there are also genetic factors and personal problems that may contribute to or enhance the onset of this disorder. It has a higher prevalence in professionals whose work is of great responsibility and permanent pressure. The mind is constantly occupied with professional problems that lead to total exhaustion. This is the case of health professionals, especially doctors and nurses, whose situation has been worsening during the pandemic situation that we are experiencing. But there are also other professionals that are target of this disorder, such as teachers and justice officials, for instance. And for a woman when the family is added to professional responsibility, the risk is greater. Besides mental and emotional problems, there are often physical and organic manifestations as well. These include usually sleep disorders and the feeling of permanent physical tiredness, which manifests itself beyond periods of rest, frequent irritability, aggressiveness with mood swings, low self-esteem, pessimism, hopelessness, and apathy. You no longer enjoy the activities that were attractive to you before. You may also lose your taste for food, and isolation, muscular pains or headaches, propensity to illness due to the decrease in immunity, which leads to a lack of defense of the organism against the multiple aggressions to which it is subjected. Hypertension, and it can lead to depression, anxiety disorders, post-traumatic stress disorder, and suicide. These symptoms are also common to other mental health disorders, which can make it difficult to diagnose this disorder, which is very important to be done in order to prevent the progression of the disorder and act in a timely manner. For this reason, the role of the psychologist is fundamental to help discern the symptoms and their context and promote a balance between professional and personal life. In the next video, we will address the prevention and treatment of this disorder. So we're done for today. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, leave your like and don't forget to share it because it's very important. So I'll see you next week. Bye now.